Today we are learning some very valuable information. This is Roy Rickstrew from Your Disability. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I always learn so much from you. Sometimes in a person's work, they wear many hats. And if something were to happen to them, they can't just, Social Security doesn't just look at one thing that they do. They need to know everything that encompasses their job in order to get the right treatment or amount of money. Is that right?
Yes, in part it is. So what happens with Social Security is they're all the time looking for the job skills that you've acquired from your work to see if they can put you back to that job, whether you have the physical and mental ability to go back to work how to do, or if you can use those skills to go do something different.
Right.
And so when we have folks that are Swiss Army knife type positions, where they do lots of things for an employer, Social Security has a hard time categorizing their job into one specific category.
Right.
And so they call these composite jobs when you do substantial aspects of multiple jobs. So if we think about the folks that are at Dollar General, for example, they do a lot of stocking at Dollar General, but when you come to the register, that stalker is who comes up and helps you as the cashier as well. So they do substantial aspects of stocking and of cashiering.
Right.
So when Social Security looks at that person's health, they say, oh, look, they have this bad back condition, they're limited in their lifting. Well, if you're a cashier, maybe it doesn't matter. But if you're a stalker, oh boy, it matters.
Yeah.
And so when you do substantial aspects of two jobs, Social Security has to be able to send you back to that job as it was done with the heavy demanding aspects of both jobs. You have to be able to do both of them for Social Security to send you back, which is why it is so important that you get your classification of work correct. And Social Security a lot of times will send out questionnaires about your work history. People tend to blow those off.
Right.
But this is where it hurts you. Because if they say, hey, look, cashier, your back's not a big deal, then all of a sudden you get denied. Whereas if it's accurately reflected, maybe you get approved.
The more information you give them, the better. And these are the things that you can just see someone just sending that in. What do you do? Okay, well, I work at Dollar, I'm a cashier, because maybe that's their primary. But then they forget they have all these others, and that makes the whole difference in what they're submitting.
And we see a lot of these examples out there. People who work in nursing homes a lot of times pass medication, but they're also a certified nurse assistant. So they do a lot of personal care. They also pass medication. Obviously, it's different job duties. If you have problems with attention, concentration, focus, we really don't want you passing meds at the nursing home. Whereas you may still be able to help change sheets at the nursing home. But if you did both of these things, again, Social Security has to say, look, can they do all of the aspects of both jobs? We have folks that go out and bid sheetrock and then come back and hang the sheetrock later.
Yes.
And so obviously the physical demands of those two aspects there's a cavern of difference between the two. And again, Social Security has to say, look, does he have the ability to hang the sheetrock, not just bid it because his job required him to do both.
So that made me think of something. So you're advocating for the person who needs the disability, but when you think about it, if you are in a job like you're helping the public or you're passing medication or you're a physician or whatever, you have to be in the right mindset to do a good job. You could actually harm someone else if you're not in the right space.
Most definitely. And when Social Security looks at these jobs, a lot of times we think about the lift, the carry aspects, but there's also the socialization, the attention to detail, the memory, attention, concentration. If you're grumpy and irritable, you're probably not going to be a good cashier at Dollar General, whereas you may still be able to be a good stalker.
Right.
But this is why these work reports are so important for people to take the time to detail everything that you do. If you're a Swiss Army type of employee, you got to make sure you notate all of the things that you did in your job. Don't just gloss over it. A lot of times people will just list the job title and they leave it at that. Job title doesn't really tell us what exactly you did, so take the time or enlist help.
Exactly, and if you need some help with this, and most people do, you'll want to give Roy a call at Your Disability. Give them your phone number.
417-812-6698 is me. It rings my desk. I answer my own phone.
Okay.
As much as I possibly can. I enjoy talking to people.
Yes.
Give me a ring. Let's talk about it. I want to make sure I have a good understanding so that Social Security does as well.
Don't be afraid to give him a call. Don't think you can do it on your own because there's a lot of details that you just don't understand, but Roy does.